and today I am doing a WW recipe. It looks quite interesting and a bit different, so I thought I'd give it a go. It is a beef taco pasta, but I'm using Quorn instead of beef, but I'll tell you how to do it with beef as well and what I'm doing with the Quorn. So yeah, fingers crossed this is a good one. So first thing I'm going to do is to fry some onions. So we've got my non-stick pan out and we're heating it on a medium heat, and we're going to spray some low-cal spray on. And we'll let that heat up. Once that's heated up, we're going to take half a small red onion and we're going to finely dice it, and we're going to add 3/4 of this and save 1/4 for later. And we're going to cook these until they are softened but not brown, so 6 to 8 minutes. Once the onions have softened, we're going to add half a red pepper and half a yellow pepper that have been finely diced. So we're going to add them in. And we're going to cook these for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, once the peppers are cooked, we're going to add some spices. So we've got 1 level teaspoon of cumin, 1 level teaspoon of paprika, and half a level teaspoon of chili powder. I'm going to pour them on, and we're going to add 1 clove of garlic which has been thinly sliced. And we're going to cook these up for another 2 minutes. Okay, once that's cooked, then we're going to add 250 grams of lean beef, or I've got Quorn, and this is the frozen Quorn, and it's still 250 grams. So I'm going to put that in. And for the beef, you want to break it up so that it's into quite small chunks, and fry it off until it's browned, which takes about 5 minutes. With the Quorn, I generally do it the frozen until it's defrosted, which takes about 2 minutes. Right, so once your mince is browned or your Quorn's defrosted, we add 150 ml of beef stock. I'm using vegetable stock as this is vegetarian, and I have actually got 200 ml because the Quorn soaks it up as well. So 200 ml for the Quorn of vegetable stock with half a cube for both. So we're going to stir that in. And we're going to bring it to a boil. Right, once it starts boiling, turn it down to a simmer and you half cover with a lid. There we go. And we're going to let this simmer for 35 to 40 minutes or until the stock has been absorbed. So it might be less with the Quorn. At this point, you want to put a pan on for your pasta, get that heating up, and then we'll move on to some salsa. Okay, so for the salsa, we finely dice up 1 large tomato, put that in, and the rest of that onion that you left over, put that in, and 5 ml of lime juice, so I've got it out of a bottle, and it works out to be in a measuring spoon Measuring spoon is 4 mils, so we'll put 1 spoon in and then just a little bit extra. And we also want 5 grams of freshly chopped coriander. So I'm going with the frozen stuff. This goes really well and it will defrost by the time we come to use it. So you want 5 grams of this, which again I think will be about a teaspoon. So give that a stir. If you're using frozen coriander, just make sure it all breaks up. Right, and that's ready to use later. Okay, so get your timing right for the pasta. We want to cook it according to the packet instructions until it's al dente, which is, I think is about 15 to 20 minutes depending on the pasta. So we've got 120 grams of pasta going in, and then we'll put it all together as soon as they're done. Okay, so it took about 25 minutes for the Quorn mince to soak everything up. And once the pasta's cooked, you drain it. I've got a pasta spoon, so I'm just going to spoon it straight into the mince. Give it a stir around. Okay, and we're ready to serve. So this is 2 portions. So I'm going to get a bowl and take half of this pasta and mince. We're going to spoon over half of the salsa. And then sprinkle in some feta cheese, about 20 grams per person. And there we have it, beef taco pasta. Okay, let's give this a go then. That's very nice. I've never actually had a taco, but if they taste anything like this, then they must be good. Right, I'm going to enjoy this, so keep experimenting and tune in next time and see what else I'm doing. See you later.